Welcome to the Games Room. Join me, Bastish B, in this new 3-phase series as we start with the creation of my new Games Room, the eventual full tour, followed by the individual episodes as we take a look at each section in detail. So I hope you'll come along for the ride. This is Phase 1, under construction. Hey, Bastish B here for 64K and welcome to another episode of the Games Room. This is episode number 7. So in the last episode there was a few hang-ups, some major hang-ups. The car had some issues and all the money we had saved up for furniture had to go to the car, unfortunately. What a waste. But anyway, car's fixed, everything's good, and we're actually able to save up a little bit of money, and I've got some major pieces of furniture for this room, so let's go check it out. This episode took place between December 16th and December 28th. So I finally got the shelving I've been waiting for. It's taken a long time. Like I said earlier at the beginning, you know, there's been quite a big gap between showing things in this room because, you know, I just didn't have the money, but now I've got some stuff and let me just show you. First of all, as you can see, I've cleaned up these boxes, just made them all neat. I've redone every single one of these boxes, so everything that it actually says it has in there is exactly what is actually in there. So it's no longer just a big mess of garbage and all the stuff that was just piled up everywhere. It's all been put away, so it's neatened up. I'm gonna have to move that stuff right now. I've got the shelves, as you can see, bookcases. Let me show you a better view here. The four living bookcase. Okay, here it is, for living bookcase, whatever that's supposed to mean. Anyway, I got this one because it's supposed to be pretty thin, like in terms of width. As you can see here, just going by these boxes, they take up a lot of walking room, and when you're walking down here you have to kind of squeeze down. That's not what I wanted. So these look like they roughly about half of that, which is great. This is exactly what I want. I wanted more space to move. I don't want this place to be like some sort of crowded dungeon where it's just like you have to walk sideways down here like this. Anyway, so it looks like it can, like, you know, if you put a DVD in like that, or CD, it'll be just enough space for those. So that's kind of the deal here. I got 2 of them. We're going to be putting these 2 together now, and they are going to go there, starting over there. Hopefully they'll go out to about there, those 2, take up that whole area, and then I can start choosing which collections I can display over there, get rid of a whole lot more boxes. I'm hoping to get all these boxes displayed along here. I don't know if that's possible. Realistically, it doesn't look like it's possible, but some of these still have space in the other room. I've got some areas I'm going to put some things, so it should be good. Over here, I've got all my retro gamers all sorted out in actual order, finally. Okay, so I got another one done. You can see over there. It's so hard to put these together just because I've got limited space. Like, I've got the couch and everything here, so it's really hard to like lay it down and try to put all the pieces together. But it's done. Let me show you what it looks like. And here's the second one. It's looking pretty cool. I'm gonna sort all those 360 and Xbox original games out. This one is gonna be PS1 and PS2. I should be able to get all of these all the way down to there, and those as well. Going by the amount of boxes I just unloaded onto that thing, I should be able to get all that onto that shelf, which is super cool. And then I'll just be looking at a kind of a medium level one, like I said earlier. to go out to there, and I can fit like the rest of the stuff. A lot of that's going in the other room, the handheld stuff, and all the miscellaneous kind of console stuff can go there, and I'll have a lot of space for extra games and stuff that I want to add to in the future. And here is the second shelf. I've put all my PS2 and PS1 games in there. Still got room at the top. I can do a whole lot of stuff there. Looks terrible. I'll sort that out. Let's have a little closer look quickly. And it's kind of hard to get a good angle here. Anyway, it's my Ps1 collection, just your regular PS1 stuff. And obviously the rest is all PS2. As you can see, it's quite a lot, but there's way more if you go down from this angle. You can see, and there's a lot more games there than it looks like it. Yeah, so I'll be going through all of these slowly and showing you guys everything eventually. There's a lot of games to look at, but yeah, I think it's coming out pretty good. And I managed to get all those boxes empty onto that one shelf, which is super cool. So now I'm just down to those and those. Most of those are half empty. They're a lot of miscellaneous kind of stuff, and those ones are fairly full. But a whole bunch of the handheld stuff's going to go in the other room, so those two, a whole bunch out of there, some stuff in there, and a few handheld stuff there and over there. So that's all going to go in the other room. So there's going to be plenty of space to fit the rest of the stuff and still be pretty comfortable. Okay, so it's been a little while since an update. Let's check what's been happening down here. Here's that cool light I showed in my previous vlog. I'm not sure when this is going to be coming out, so I bought that with some Patreon donation. Awesome, thank you very much. Desperately needed that. And over here I've changed up some of the records on the wall. Anyway, we'll look more into that later. And that cupboard, I'm going to get a light for the inside, so when I open it I'll be able to see everything without having to turn on these overhead lights. I really don't like overhead lights. They give the rooms such a dull effect. Anyway, this stuff is pretty much all the same. You know, I love having access to these games to show in videos. They've been popping up quite a lot in videos I've been making recently without access to all this stuff, which is nice. I've always wanted to do that. Obviously this is just a small portion of the collection, and this is taking place after Christmas, so I got a few extra gifts. And this is all my loose PC games, just CD-ROM stuff. So what I'm going to be doing with this, I'll show you. It's going to be above here. I'm going to put some shelves and put all my loose PC games, like the CD-ROM stuff, over there. Then I have access to them to mess around with and show in videos. This little section is coming together nicely. I still need to get like a beanbag to put over there. And this is where I can just chill out and play with my daughter. I can play some old stuff, like real legitimate or real systems. Like we've been playing some PC stuff, and we've been playing like real Commodore stuff over there. I think what I'm going to do here is I've got a VCR player and a Laserdisc player. I'll put the VCR down below there, and I'm going to put the Laserdisc over there actually, and link them up to this monitor so we can just chill out here and watch stuff. I think that'll be fun. It's like a nice little retro corner. And let's see, this is all pretty much the same. There's a few little additions there, nothing much. I got Mr. Data as one of the Christmas presents, so he's next to the Star Trek Federation compilation. That's pretty cool. And over here, I'm not going to show much here, that'll all be in the final tour. sorting out those retro gamers. Like I said, I'm actually archiving everything that's in these magazines. Basically, I'm going through them and I'm finding articles and reviews for things that I might find useful to use in videos as information. So I've been writing down where these are and which issues in a little book. I've done those already. So if I ever want to reference, say, something about a game, I can look it up in the book and see which issue has some information about it. Just makes kind of making use of all my issues of Retro Gamer that I've never used in my videos, which just seems like a waste because they got a lot of great information that I could use. And over here, those are my Epix coasters. Might have seen that on Instagram or something. And it's a little Christmas present, love it. And over here, this is my old action figure. I think his name was Captain Blood. He is from Action Force, which later became G.I. Joe. I put a proton pack I got from Christmas, a little gift. He looks ridiculous. I love it. I'm busy putting the stickers on. Got the Ghostbusters one on there. Yeah, customizing them. Some of my Christmas presents. I was just busy playing Mafia Definitive Edition. Absolutely love it. I played the original on PC in the early 2000s, I believe. It's been such a long time. That game blew me away back then. This is such a cool version. Love it. Got some other stuff I haven't tried out yet. Bard's Tale Director's Cut. This is the newer one. Wasteland 3. And I got Dragon Crown. This is like a new PS4 kind of version, Battle Hardened Edition. It's a cool scrolling beat 'em up. Anyway, got those. I got the Return of Ultraman here, season 4. Super cool. Can't wait to watch it. I love man in suit movies, blowing stuff up. I got a whole bunch of them. I just need the first one. I got this Godzilla collection in there as well. This has got 13 movies. My goodness, this is gonna be a marathon. Can't wait to start watching it. And I got that documentary, not for resale. It looked like it was gonna be some fun. Gonna check that out. And let's see, my fridge. What? That's all I got left. One chocolate milk. Pretty sad. Anyway, like I said in the previous update, I'm getting get some sort of shelving there, take care of all those boxes, and then that horrible wall is finally done. Yes, a lot of the handheld stuff is getting in the other room anyway. So a lot of this stuff is miscellaneous, like stuff I don't have a lot of games for, like 3DO and PCFX and stuff like that. Anyway, those are the shelves. As you can see, I got all PlayStation 2, PlayStation 1, PSX, and those are all Xbox related. It's piling up to the top. The top has like a kind of indent, it goes down like that, as you can see. So these PlayStation 2 games you can't even see there. But on that side I put like a board across, and you can see the games. All those need to be sorted out. It's a big mess. And these PS2 and PS1 games, they need to be sorted out. There's no real rhyme or reason going on here. Show you a little bit closer. PS2, some Japanese PlayStation 2 stuff in there as well. I got a lot of stuff. And this is PSX stuff. I've got a pretty cool collection of PSX stuff. And those are PlayStation 1, and the rest is more PS2, more PS2. There's a ton. If you actually look up at an angle, there's a million more. And down there's my pitiful PS3 collection. Not a big fan of that system. There's just a few games I like. And over here, Xbox 360 stuff is overflowing. I've got to like sort this all out. I love this system. It's brilliant. It's got some of the coolest games I've ever played. And there's original Xbox, or what I like to call Dreamcast 2, which it pretty much is. Sega supported this thing big time, and some excellent games. Yeah, I need to sort all that out. This Nintendo section is still exactly the same. Got some Mario Kart there and a few little odds and ends I found. Yeah, this all needs to be sorted out as well in terms of order and stuff like that. Anyway, let's go on through here. This corner is like the dumping corner. Still going to be putting handhelds and maybe a big picture up on this side. Just sorting all that out. Found all my DVDs and Blu-rays that I wanted to keep. I got rid of 90% of my movies. I just kept a small collection of stuff I really, really like. Yeah, like Army of Darkness and Samurai Pizza Cats, Akira, Battle Royale, Robotech, Cowboy Bebop, you know, stuff like that. Stuff I really, really like. And got our little mini record player there. I might set this up in here, I'm not really sure. Some blank discs to burn. And let's see what's happening here. So I've got these LED strips up. They are working quite nicely, as you can see. I'll turn the light off to give you a sense of what it looks like. Yeah, it looks pretty cool. I've actually ordered a whole lot more of these LED lights. They should be coming any day now. They're going to be going in this room and the other room, and just going to brighten everything up, make it look cool. And so what's happening here? Here's all my burnt discs. There's games I'm just enjoying or always wanted to try out, or different versions, you know. I've got a lot of Japanese Sega Saturn games, for example. Yeah, I've got a whole lot of English ones and Japanese ones in there. That's Saturn, that's a hell of a lot. Yeah, there's Dreamcast. I've just started a new Dreamcast PAL. That's FrameGride, the English version. Well, English fan translation. I love trying out fan translations of stuff that you never got to, were never released. There's some Sega CD games, and there's 3DO. Some of my arcade sticks I've put up here just so they got easy access to them. And some more games up there. Yeah, this is all pretty much the same. I've kind of changed this corner. This corner's a bit of a mess. I'm sorting it out. That's my daughter's crazy flying fairy. It literally flies like a drone. That thing's crazy. We're busy charging it. Working on the Epix documentary right now. By the time this video comes out, this documentary will probably be out, so whatever. Anyway, that's some of that. And there's the PAR 400. I'm busy setting it up for Amiga use, and I'm having a lot of trouble with that. I've got the basic Amiga emulator up and running, but like everything Amiga related, it's just a complete pain to get sorted out. The mouse is not working in the emulator, the controller is not working in the emulator, the sound is a bit of a mess. There's just everything. I know this system can do Amiga perfectly. That's the reason why I bought it. It's got the keyboard, mouse and joystick. It's just everything you need just to play it nicely. I know I could just use the RetroPie, 3 or 4 to do that, but then I have to plug in keyboards and mouses and that and configure all that. That I just keep for like arcadey stuff and console. It makes things simpler. It's actually a RetroPie 4 and 3, got them on top of each other. And it makes it space saving. And yeah, so sorting that out. It'll be a while before I'll be able to use this in videos, but whatever. It's not like Amiga's going anyway. And yeah, I've been burning some PSX games that have been fan translated. LSD Dream Emulator, I tried that out the other night. Some Japanese game that's translated in English. My god, this game is bizarre. Anyway, I've got a whole bunch here. I'm playing on my Japanese PSX, and I've just got some new chords for these two. So now the recording on them, they look really good. Some nice HDMI connections. So finally I can showcase some PS2 stuff. And not much else has changed here. Got this cool Movie Monster mouse pad. Super cool. Got my radio walkie-talkie so me and my daughter can talk to each other. And basically she can call me for dinner. Baby Yoda. Yes, I know it's not Baby Yoda. Who cares? I'm calling it Baby Yoda. And got some. I got this whiteboard here, so when I'm editing, I can look over and see what stuff I'm working on. Because otherwise, I just have papers everywhere with little notes. I got sick of that, so I got that. When I finish the video, I just wipe it off the board. This is all stuff I'm working on. I don't care if you pause this and look at that and steal all these ideas. I couldn't care less. I'll just make the video and whatever. Not too concerned. There's a little magazine rack also. You know, books and stuff I'm using for reference at the moment for whatever videos. I put them in here and I can just access them while I'm working. This whole section has made everything just so much neater and easier to access. Some chocolates over there from Christmas. I put that, the C64 mini poster. I just love that thing. Put it up there. That's all just, everything else here is pretty much the same. We've been playing a lot of Xbox original stuff, me and my daughter, because I have access to obviously all those games now. So a lot of games I haven't played before, or she wants to try out, so I've been playing that. And that's some of the brief stuff that's been happening down here. I think it's coming on quite nicely. Again, I'm waiting for like LED lights, and I'll be putting them all around this place, brightening things up so I don't have to use these horrible overhead lights, which I despise. Alright, let me show you over here. Let me get into position. So I'm going to be running some LED lights under this whole railing coming down here. This is coming down to the place, you know, from that angle. You don't usually see it. But I'm going to run some LED lights down there. Hopefully I'll get those in a day or two and put those on. It'll be really cool. And I've still got like all this crazy space coming down here I can use for posters and framed pictures, should I say. I don't like sticking just random posters on the wall without framing them. They look horrendous. That's actually a scroll, so chill out. And that about wraps it up. As you can see, I got some nice big chunks of furniture, got a lot of those boxes unpacked. Finally, those Xbox 360, Xbox Original, PS1 and PS2 games are all out. Since then, I've actually sorted them all out into order and make it look really cool. It looks like a piece of garbage right now in this video. I was just throwing them on the shelves just to get those boxes out of there. It's like such a relief. Still got a whole bunch of boxes left in this episode, but I've already got a solution for those you'll see in the next episode, so a lot of cool things to come. Thanks for joining me, Bastish B, at 64K. I hope you had a good time, and if you can like and subscribe, that'll be greatly appreciated. I'll see you next time. Cheers.